Hello. Now we continue our Othello scene number 2, act number 4. In the last class, we had been under the impression that Othello is totally perplexed by the insinuating poison by Iago, and now totally worried about the future of Desdemona, and he decided already that he would definitely kill Desdemona near future. So Iago at mind is very happy that what he has planned is being worked out. Everybody having such impression in the mind that they would create a commotion in the world, in the life of other people. That would be a matter of happiness for everybody. So Iago becomes only an example. Those cunning people, malignant people who have their own mind to target others. And consequently, what happens here? Iago will make Othello to kill Desdemona. And later on, what Cassio will be dead, Roderigo will be dead, almost everybody will be facing death in the future. Now our Othello is under the impression Emilia is always with Desdemona. So this relation between Desdemona and Cassio may be known to Emilia. So Othello asking Emilia, have you got any doubt that was there any relation between Desdemona and Cassio? What is your opinion? Asking at the beginning of this scene. Now enter Othello and Emilia. Othello asking, you have been seeing nothing. You mean then means they are talking already over. But again Othello asking Emilia, you have no doubt at all the relation between your mistress and Cassio. You have seen nothing. It means that you have not noticed anything. No, my lord, no ever heard. I have never noticed anything. No ever did I suspect. I have no doubt at all. I have not seen any relation between my mistress and Cassio, as you told. Yes, you have seen Cassio and she together. You have seen Cassio will be always with Desdemona whenever she gets a chance. That you have noticed. But then I saw Nahum, whenever they meet together, they talk about the reinstatement of lieutenant post, and they maintained a good relation. Nothing harm and nothing mistake, nothing fault that I found. They were very happy to have a discussion. No harm. Then I heard each syllable that breathed about between them. I have heard each syllable. Each syllable means each word they pronounced. And from those conversations, I have not noticed any fault. And what, my lord, you are asking such a question to me that my mistress is very innocent. How can you judge my mistress is very faulty? No, I don't believe she is such an honest lady and sincere lady and innocent lady. She would not behave and cheat you. What? Did they never whisper? I have heard that they were whispering something hidden in the different way that not to show others. Did they not whisper anything they talk something privately? You have noticed? Never, my lord. No. I have noticed. I have not noticed. Nor send you out of the way when they meet together for the keeping privacy. Did they ask you to go away from their conversation? Just Desdemona told you to keep away from their conversation? Never, my lord. No. Something like to fetch her a fan, her mask, and her gloves, or nothing, sending to you somebody, sending you to the kitchen, get a glass of water, gloves, then anything, fan, Something like that. Don't you remember? Never, my lord. Whenever they talk between themselves, I was there totally. I have no noticed anything fault on them. Cassio was very polite, and Desdemona was telling that in somehow she would take steps to reinstate him. Nothing happened, no problem at all, my lord. What is the problem that you mentioned? No fault from the side of my mistress. That is very strange, Emily. I dest, my lord, the wager she is honest. I dare say, I must say, my mistress Desdemona is honest. Honest. Now we are unit number 11, C number 2. All right, act number 4. Go line by line, unit number line like the right side number given. All right. No, my lord. As far as I am concerned, she is very honest and sincere. Lay down my soul at stake if you think otherwise. If lay down my soul at stake means what? I am ready to commit suicide. If my mistress is proved to be faulty, my mistress proved to be dishonest, I won't allow anybody to call my mistress dishonest. My mistress Desdemona is honest, innocent, sincere, sympathetic, loving to all people. As I am concerned, she is very lovable to all others. Remove your thought, it doth abuse your bosom. Whatever you keep in your mind, please remove. Emilia telling Othello, you are the general, you are the master, you are the governor, everything is okay. But I tell you, if any problem, just like a black dot in the whiteness of your heart, if there is a black dot in the whiteness of your heart, please remove. My mistress is very innocent. In a Rachahe put on her head, leave heaven, requite the serpent curse. If there is any type of problem, that it would create a serpent's curse. Serpent curse refers to Holy Bible. The curse given by serpent. The serpent is totally cursed by God by cheating Eve to our Eden. There is no man happy, the purest of her sex is full of slander. If there is a scandal in the daily life of a married couple, there will be no purest of her sex. Alright, there will be no relation between X and Y. So, this is a master plan done by somebody that you keep a very bad word, bad impression on our Desdemona, our mistress. Othello, bid her come here. Okay, I understood. Okay, please call her here. You go and tell her I want to meet her. Call, bid her come hither. Hither means here. Let her come here. You please go and tell her I want to meet her. Send her here. She says enough, and that time Emilia goes out of the stage. Some words, some lines, as Aida, nobody to hear on the stage telling. She says enough, she is a symbol board. She is only a symbol board. What is the meaning of board? B-A-W-D, technical word. Board means a doorkeeper. What this? How can I believe Emilia? She is only a doorkeeper. Doorkeeper means many people will be coming the brothel where ladies are available for sex and they are keeping inside. So she is only, according to Othello, Emilia is only a doorkeeper. The person by person sending him inside. Board, that cannot say as much this. Means what? As a doorkeeper, she would tell only this much. That I know. This is a subtle war. My mistress, my lady, my wife is a subtle war. War means prostitute. This Desdemona, this is a subtle war means Desdemona is a pakka prostitute. A closet, lock and key, villainous secret. She has a private room, closet mean here, private room, and lock and key. She has been kept in a under the key, whatever the time of secrets on, yet she will be kneel and pray. I have seen her to do it. She is kept in the is a cunning wanton who keeps shameful secrets selfily as letters. I know Desdemona's character. I know her character. She is very, 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 very cunning. So she keeps her all the words in secret. And this is something happening here that I understand. Yes, she will kneel whenever she gets the time. She begs my pardon. Asking pardon, simply telling pardon, pardon, pardon. Will it be enough? I am her honest husband. I am the general. I am the governor of Cyprus, and I am being cheated. Then what will be the common people's life here? And our Desdemona and Emilia, Desdemona, my lord, what is your will? Emilia told me, you called me. Why, my lord? Is there any problem? You tell me, what do you want? Othello, pray, Chuck, come hither. Chuck means just like calling what he called a chick. Chick means darling. Oh, my darling, please come here. Desdemona, what is your pleasure? What is your pleasure means what is your plan now? What is the problem? Why did you call me? Othello, let me see your eyes, look in my face. Othello, behaving like a madman, almost. All right, you look at my eyes. Oh, my darling chick. Oh, my darling chick. Look at my eyes. I want to see your face. What a horrible fancy is underlined. Desdemona now is under the impression something happened to the brain of Othello. He has gone mad. Probably. What a fancy, what an imagination, what a type of silly matter he says. I must look to her, to his face, or to his eyes. What is this problem? Oh my God, what really happened to my lord? Othello to Emilia, some of your function mistress leave procreants and alone shut the door. Othello wants Emilia to go out. Please, Emilia, go and mind your business. Please go, shut the door. You close the door and go. We have a private affair. Shut the door, cuff and cry them if anybody come. If anybody comes there, you just give me a signal. Because you have a practice. That I know. You have a practice because you are the doorkeeper. Just remind her duty. You close the door and stand outside. When anybody comes there, give me a signal. Like that. So that I can. And mystery, you are mystery, and dispatch, hurry up. Emilia also wondered what this really happened to this man. All right, what really happened to my lord? You are talking like this. We are not such simple ladies like this doing. Exit Emilia going out. Desdemona, upon my knees, what does your speech import? I must tell me, Lord, what is your problem? I understand the fury in your words, underlining fury. I find some resentment. I find some rage. I find some angry attitude in your words. Fury means you look very, very, very angry. Why? What is the matter of your anger? Why do you keep angry on me? I understand a fury, a rage, or angry in your words. Your words are very, very harsh. Whatever you talk to me is not endearing love, but you talk to me in a rash words, very, very shouting. What is the matter did I do for you? I did nothing. But not the words, Othello. Why? What art thou? You are talking in which way? Why? Your wife, my lord, your true and loyal wife. Othello asking, okay, look at my face. Look at my eyes. Who are you? Really, who are you? You tell me, who are you? All right. Desdemona telling, your wife, my lord. I am your wife. your true and loyal wife. I am your truthful wife. I am your loyal, obedient wife. Come, swear it, damn thyself, lest being like one of the heaven. You look like one of the heavens, means angels from the heaven. The devils themselves should fear to seize thee. Sometimes devils in the heaven would be fearing that to see you. Therefore she double damn, swear thou art honest. You, some devils are there behind you to subdue you, but all devils are afraid of you. And you are telling you are angel of the heaven, and also you are very honest. You are telling you are honest. Telling you are very honest. How can I believe? Have doth truly know it? If I am not honest, let God punish me. I am honest, God knows me. I am honest, heaven knows me. Heaven doth truly know it. Heaven truly knows thou art false as a hell. That I know. God knows that you are cheating your husband. On the other hand, you are telling that you are honest. You are not honest. God knows that you are cheating your husband. To whom, my Lord, with whom, how am I false? Underline. Desdemona pathetically asking husband, what mistake did I do? To whom I have a relation? How am I false? How can you prove that I am false and dishonest? I am cheating you. Tell me. Desdemona, away, get out of my sight. Away. Desdemona, alas, haven't why do you weep? You are almost now at the brink of crying. You are crying, you are going to weep. Am I the occasion of these tears, my Lord? Am I the occasion? Am I putting you into the situation of sadness? Means what? I am disliking myself, becoming your purpose of sadness. If you are sad and angry, if I am the responsible person, kill me. Of honesty, my Lord, if happily you, my Father, do suspect. What does it mean? What does it mean? Desdemona is in the opinion that probably Othello is thinking about Brabantio. Brabantio, father of Desdemona, would have been the responsible person to call Othello back to Venice. Probably Othello understands Brabantio may be the person influencing character, making the Duke to call him back to Venice. Only thinking. It is only a theory, only thinking. So Desdemona tells, probably you are angry to my papa. You are angry to my father. Probably he will be the person behind your transfer again to Venice. No. Lay not your blame on me if you have lost him. Why I have lost him? Please understand, the day I married you, the day I became your wife, that day I lost my father. I never have a contact with him. It is not he who is the behind your transfer. You are here, but you suspect my father did it. No. Once I married you, or once you married me, once I was your wife, that day I lost my father. I kept away my father, like that you too lost him. Othello had it pleased be heaven to try me with the affliction, that here reigned all kinds of scores and shames and bare, but steeped me poverty to the very lips. I have witnessed my life in different ways. Not like this. I am not that much care about your father and his actions. I have been brought up in a very poverty situation. I should have found in some part of my soul a drop of patience. I know I have a patience in my life. to make me a fixed figure and a responsible exposed figure, to time of scorn, to point his slow unmoving fingers at, oh, you could I bear that too very well. But others there, where I have garnered up my heart, where either must leave here no life. What does it all this? Or the Lord telling some very, very touchy words through which he had been trained to become a governor of Cyprus. And he has a lot of patience to face any type of challenges in the life. The fountain from which my current runs and else rise and discards, thence keep it sustain of all thoughts, do not gender intent complexion here. Patience, the young and rose-lipped cherubim. He considers Desdemona angel like a lady, cherubim angel, and there look a grimace her. Now my wife, who has been very innocent and cherubim like an angel from heaven, now becomes a devil in front of me. There becomes a devil from, terrible devil from hell. Desdemona, I hope my noble Lord esteem me honest. By these words, I understand my Lord keeps me, esteems me, consider me very honest. O the Lord says, summer's flies are shameless that quicken about the blowing. Thou black weed, why art thou love fair? You are very fair to me, innocent to me, that I know. But nowadays you become a very lovely fair, just like a weed that is small, so sweet, that senses aches to thee. Or would thou who hast been born? Why did you take birth in this world to become my wife? Such a jealousy he has kept in his mind. It is my destiny that I married you. It is my fate that I married you. Why did you take birth in this world to become my own wife? Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed? Again, you are not telling what mistake did I do. You tell me very plainly. Tell me very frankly what mistake I did do to you, my Lord. Oh, was this fair paper the most godly book made to write whore on what committed? Asking me what committed. Asking me what committed. You are a prostitute. You are a prostitute. You are going behind so many other people. Stupid, good for nothing, useless, drunky, monkey. Committed. Thou public commoner. You are a commoner. You are just like a commoner in the world. Everybody is behind you, commoner. I should make very foreheads on cheeks. That would be cinders, burn him modesty. All your modesty has been turned to cinders. Cinders means what? Everything destroyed. Just like in the furnaces. Your lust has been like a furnaces, which now has become a cinders by the approaching of all other men in the world. You are a prostitute. Don't look at me like this. Get out. Thou wouldst cinders did speak my deeds what committed. Again asking what committed. You are committing lot of things. I know what I know, that you are cheating your husband. Heaven stops the nose at it, in the moon wings in the body, what it kisses all the meats in ocean with the hallowed mine on earth, and will hurt and what committed, impudent, strumpet, good for nothing, useless, donkey, monkey. Asking me what committed. What did you commit? Nothing, no? You know? Nothing? I know everything what you are doing. By heaven, you do me wrong. You misunderstand me, Lord. You are doing me wrong. You are now doing wrong to me, means that you misunderstood me. Are you not a strumpet? Underline strumpet means prostitute. Are you not a strumpet? Such innocent lady cannot easily bear that word. Husband calling prostitute. Husband calling wanton. Husband calling war. Husband calling strumpet. She cannot bear it. Are you not a strumpet? No, as I am a Christian. Underline, I am a Christian. I don't believe in such actions. Cheating my husband. I know my Jesus. I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus. Such ladies born in Christianity would never go like that. We believe in Christ. I am a Christian. If to preserve this vessel means body. As I am born in Christianity, I do believe in Christ, Jesus Christ. We have to keep this vessel. The vessel means body, clean and tidy forever. For me, Lord, vessel stands their body. For my hated and unlawful touch, be not be a strumpet. I am none. Underline. Never call me prostitute. Never call me strumpet. Never call me wanton. Never call me whore. I am very innocent to my Jesus Christ. So I keep my body clean and tidy and virtuous for my husband. What? Not a wanton, not a whore, nor as I shall saved. If otherwise, I will saved myself. Amelia coming. Othello, is it possible, Desdemona? Oh, heaven, forgiveness. Othello, I cry you mercy. I took you to the cunning war of Venice. I consider you are a cunning war or prostitute of Venice that married that married Othello. You are mistress that heaven of is opposite to Saint Peter. Underline. Now, this line addressed to Emilia. Othello telling Emilia, come. Your mistress is a saint, near to Saint Peter in heaven. Means mocking, laughing at. Now, according to Othello, this Desdemona to be kept as a glassed cage for worshipping. Such a quality she has. She is near to Saint Peter. Saint Peter is supposed to be the first apostle of Christ, who is now in front of the door of the heaven, standing there. Saint Peter, doorkeeper of the heaven, keeps the gates of the hell. As you know, we have done a course. There is money for your pain. There is money for your pains. Now, Othello goes one more extent. You take this money or you will be paid now. Keep the law, because both of you will be cheating us. You are also with the Desdemona to cheat me. So there will be money for your pain. Whatever pains you take in front of the door, too close, to open, too close, to open, you will be paid. I pray you turn the key and keep your counsel. You just, anyway, the last 4 times, I tell Emilia, close the door and go. Emilia, alas, what did this gentleman conceive? Imagine. I don't know what this man conceiving, what this man imagine. How do you, madam, how do you, my good lady? Desdemona, faith, half asleep. I am faith, half asleep. Good madam, what is the matter with my lord? Really, madam, tell me what really happened to my lord. Othello, what is the problem? Desdemona, with who? Why, my lord, madam? Who is thy lord? Underline. Now, Desdemona also lost her control. Who is your lord? Idiot. Because out of angry, what husband calling innocent girl? What innocent girl? Prostitute. Who is thy lord? He that is yours, sweet lady, your lord, my Othello, Desdemona. I have no other lords in the world. Do not talk to me, Emilia. I cannot weep nor answer. I have none. Whatever you ask me, I have nothing to answer. But what should you water and prithee tonight? I will be put in the waters, means I will be crying and sleeping tonight. Lay on my bed of wedding sheet. Underline. I ask you, Emilia, today you put my bed in the wedding sheet in the primary night, nuptial night, like remember, call thy husband here. You go and call your husband here. I want to talk to her, talk to him, Iago, Emilia. Here is a change indeed. After understanding Othello's mood, after understanding Desdemona's mood, Emilia understood something problem, something change in the palace. What is this? There is a change indeed. What change is there? We will see in the next class. Let us wait. Thank you.